Well, first of all, I want to admit that we all have different opinion. There's no way we're going to agree 100% on things. Okay, so certain issue we might have different opinion, but the key word is how to work together. So I'm going to just speak from my heart, okay, because I know communication is very important. A lot of people spend a lot of time talking without listening. And those of you who know me, you know I spend very little time talking, spend a lot of time listening. And I always feel that way, that when you listen, you know what people will try to tell you. And you can put yourself in their position, you can accomplish more things. If you already something in your mind, and for example, if today you're going to try somebody's tea, and you have a cup of coffee in your cup, you're not going to know how the tea tastes like. So first thing, you need to empty a cup. I learned that long time ago. I want to be a good listener. So I know what people try to tell me. Like somebody mentioned that my dad passed away when I was really young. And the Asian have a culture just say, kids, go to school, study, study, study. Become a doctor, become a, you know, most of the Asian want their kids to become a doctor. I don't know why. Okay. I never asked my son to do that. Okay, so all I know is go to school. All of a sudden my dad passed away. I have an older brother, a younger sister. Overnight, we had to become adult. So I started going to work. And when you don't have any experience, it's hard to find a job. But we found a job anyway, we survived, we made it. And it was hard. So what I learned is, I want my son to be sufficient, just in case something happens to him. He's self-sufficient. He's not going to rely on somebody or welfare or anything. He's self-sufficient. So at home, I have a dishwasher, but my son washes dishes 1 week, my daughter washes the other week. And my son always puzzled, Dad, why do I need to wash dishes? Put in the dishwasher. I said, no, it builds character. They hate that, but, you know, but my point is, you want to be self-sufficient, you don't want to know what to do, you don't want to rely on things. Sometimes it takes a long time to teach him to do things, but if I just take over doing the job, he'll never learn. It's important for me to teach them to become self-sufficient. Well, I moved to Arcadia in 1984, 25 years ago. When I first moved here, it's because it's a nice neighborhood, a lot of peacocks running around. Beautiful, right? I know some of you would not agree with that. But it's a neighborhood, the houses, I enjoy that, so I moved here. But house is houses. You know, you can move anywhere, right? I fall in love with the people here. People make Arcadia different from anywhere else. You know why? Because I noticed that people here are very courteous. They love their neighbor. They take care of each other. So they take pride on their ownership of the property. Balanced budget, right? And Gail knows we have reserve, but the reserve is for what you intend to use. Reserve. Not where you dig in and take out anytime you want to. So you don't touch the reserve. Anytime you touch the reserve, you're in the negative. Okay. So why are we in this position right now? Last year, we had 15% drop in sales tax. And a lot of people don't understand that sales tax is the biggest revenue for our budget. Sales tax used to be a lot more than the property tax. But because property tax coming up, sales tax dropped 15%, no, almost the same. Sales tax still more. But that 15%, when you hear 15%, what does that mean to you? Small number, right? But that's $1.5 million. What can you do with $1.5 million? There's a lot of things the city can do with $1.5 million, right? So we don't need to do anything different. All we need to do is just change our shopping. Shop Arcadia. Don't go anywhere else. Next time you go buy gas, buy in Arcadia. You want to go out to eat? Try to eat at Arcadia. Try to spend your money in Arcadia. And that way, we can bring our sales tax back up to 15%. Then that's what, $1.5 million. And if everybody knows how to do that, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot more than 50% increase. Okay, so we will not be in the negative. It's a simple thing, very simple thing. Everybody can do that, right? So we go out there, promote, work with the Chamber of Commerce, because if the sales tax, we mentioned self-sufficient, right? Our sales tax, who create most of sales tax in Acadia right now? There are only a couple of different organizations, like Westfield, Rosneft, right? So what does Rosneft tell us to do? Would you do it if you don't listen to them? They say, I'm going to move. What are you going to do? So you have to bend backward to accommodate whatever they want, because they are your biggest sales tax provider. If Westfield says, I'm going to close my mall, what would you do? We're in trouble, right? So I always think that we have to be self-sufficient, which means we promote all the merchants, small one, big one, everyone. So if we have sales tax from everyone, there's no one big one is not important. Okay? So that's why I work with the Chamber of Commerce. I want to promote all the local business owners. Not just one, it's everybody. Small, big, everybody. Okay? So that's a good program for Shop Acadia. Now, as far as the safety, everybody concerned about the safety, right? Now, things going on right now. The reporter here was asking, wow, there's a lot of robbery right now, especially at 99 Ranch Market. They have incident happened on the 20th, January 20th, 22nd, and 26th. 3 incidents within 6 days. Is that a lot? So people started pointing fingers. Wow, the police officers not doing their job, everything. In reality, the whole year in 2008, 2009, the crime rate increased 6%. But from 2005 to 2009, we have a decrease of 6%. So you cannot take just 1 year or 1 month, okay, policeman is not doing their job. No, they are doing whatever they can. It's the people, as a resident here, we need to work with the police officers. Now, how do we do that? You want a safe neighborhood, right? Do you know the police officer, the law enforcement have a good program called We Tip? How many people know about the program? How many people are using the program? Now, that program can make you some money, you know that, right? You don't have to give them your name, all you need to just give them the tip. Somebody doing something bad, you just give them the tip. They give you a number, and once the criminal is convicted, you get $1,000. And you don't have to give them your name. They will give you cash. So study the program. So if we were to promote those programs that are existing, the people know what's going on, everybody be like a reserve officers. You're watching your neighbor because, hey, you can make some money there, tax-free, right? Don't have to pay the sales tax on the income tax on $1,000. Okay? So things like that we promote. And as a master of Acadia Lodge, our goal this year is to more community event. And I like to have more officers teaching all the ladies, anybody, to become more alert, aware of what's going on. Because you ever see those people, the ladies walk around with a $2,000, $3,000 purse, with a cell phone, and they have no idea people are following them. Would you do that, carry $2,000 in your hand and just walk around like, no, you wouldn't. It's a simple thing. You're asking somebody to rob you. You have to know your surrounding. So those things, we can have the law enforcement to teach us, teach everybody, say, hey, what's the best way to protect yourself? View of the mountain. So when we pick the developer, we're going to make sure that person is suitable for Acadia. So that person has to, we need to reduce or improve the signal light. So we don't